Hello, and welcome to Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First, episode 248. It's Saturday, the 19th day of May 2018. My names are Dr. Jerry the First Oguzie. This morning, I am speaking on the topic that says, there's one simple way to uncomplicate your life, and this is a must listen to. The other day, I met this colleague of mine whom I have not seen for more than 20 years. And she was looking calm, collected, and peaceful. And hey, wait for this, she was looking so fresh. This was in contradistinction to the she I knew way back then. That time, she was always looking harassed, hardly able to speak without being in a hurry, asking too many questions and giving her own opinion without even waiting for the answers. She was always in a rush, and boy, she can worry for Africa. She saw the astonished look on my face, and she beamed with smiles. "I can read your thoughts, Jerry the First," she said to me. "You are surprised at the change that I have made to my person." And beaming with smiles too, I responded, "You are very correct." And that was how she began the story of what led her to uncomplicate her life. She said she noticed that for too long, she had carried on burdens, both personal and other people's burdens, too close to her chest, and very personally too, and that they were not helping her, as she frequently came down with headaches, fever, heartaches, and even depression and anxiety, to the point she was actually placed on medication by another doctor. On that good day, according to her, she came back from work and decided that it was time to simplify her life. And so she opened her wardrobe and threw out every cloth that she had not worn in 2 years. Every shoe she had not used in 2 years she threw out, and all the other accessories. She said she walked in a frenzy like one who was possessed by the spirits. And when she was done, her bedroom looked like a refuse dump. That decluttering of her clothes cabinet gave her peace that she had not experienced in years, and armed her with the tool to deal with other aspects of her family life and her personal life. So she proceeded to declutter her living room, declutter her kitchen, declutter her backyard. Of course, she had the support of her husband. So, progressing, she made a conscious decision to say no most of the time. She had to pay a truck to take all the items she had removed from her family house to an old people's home. She also decided to become more intentional about how she spent her time, with who she spent her time, how she spent her money, her energy, and who she gives her emotions to. But then something else happened, something completely unexpected. She found her way back to love. By getting rid of all the stuff that didn't matter, I began to recognize what did matter, she said. She became less distracted and more present, which strengthened her relationships with her family, her husband, and her 4 children. She worked and became debt-free, which allowed her to make decisions about her career that were not based on a paycheck. And that was just the beginning. She worked on her body, from her face down to her toes, and all that. So through her journey of simplicity, she found her way back to the people she loves, the work she loves, and she found her way back to her own heart and happiness. It took me many years, but there are a few little ways that brought me back almost immediately, she said. And so right now, I want to briefly cover some key practices for simplifying our lives that I got from my colleague. 1. Reclaim your mornings. The morning is a very important time. The morning is when you lay the foundation for the rest of the day. And if you don't get it right in the morning, it is doubtful that you can get it right for the rest of the day. So, start a morning ritual that gives you space to take care of yourself before you have to take care of the world. Place yourself first. Love yourself first. Claim yourself first before you can claim any other around you. Start with just a few minutes of one of the following activities. A. Write. Make a list of what you are grateful for, or jot down what is filling your mind. B. Meditate. Sit quietly and pay attention to your breath. Don't do, just listen to your breath. Don't do anything else. Don't think or anything. Or use a guided meditation app like Headspace. C. Eat your breakfast slowly. Drink your tea or coffee slowly. Stop rushing through meals. The world is not coming to an end today. Okay? And heavens are not falling on the earth already. D. Stretch. Reach for the sky. Reach for your toes. Twist and move around. Dance if you have to. Just exercise. E. Read. Choose a book over the email or the internet. Also, choose other activities that fuel your body, your brain, your heart, and your soul, and slowly build your morning routine. This life you're living is yours. Nobody else can live it for you. So if you don't handle your life and it becomes a waste, you shall have to answer for it. 2. Edit your to-do list. We can't put off what we love in the name of our never-ending to-do lists. Ruthlessly cut back on your to-do list. Don't fill your to-do list with the whole ideas or issues you have for the day. Take them one after the other. So cut your to-do list to what is practicable, what you can do for that day. Take a good hard look on what's on your to-do list. Which of them can wait? Which of them can you delegate, ask another person to do for you? Which of them is never going to happen? The things that we worry about may never come to happen. It has been stated. So edit your to-do list until only the things that really need to happen or really will happen remain. Only leave what's important on your list so you can get back to love and peace of mind. 3. Make some space. Just a little. You don't have to declutter your entire home to create a sense of calm. Create a small minimalist sanctuary by decluttering one small space in your house. Start with a kitchen counter or your nightstand. Creating a minimalistic sanctuary in your home will inspire you to transform more of your space. The state of the space will also be a good reflection of how calm or crazy your life is. When papers start to pile up, it might be time to address what is piling up in other areas of your life. 4. Make some time, just a little. If you're trying to figure out what's best for you or what the next best step to take is, here is the most meaningful gift you can give to yourself right now. Carve out 5 minutes each day to sit quietly and ask yourself the following questions. Perhaps add this to your morning routine. What matters most today? Ask yourself that question and provide an answer. How do I really want to spend my time today? Who do I want to hang out with? Who do I want to interact with? What do I need to do to take really good care of myself and the people I love today? We're talking about today. Live one day at a time. Number 5, calculate your debt. Getting out of debt will change your life in ways you may not be able to imagine. It's not a little change, but every big change is the result of hundreds of little ones. Get started by simply calculating your debt. How much are you owing? Who are you owing? Create a clear picture of your finances. How much is coming into your pocket right now? How are you able to pay back your debt? Start from 1. We'll discuss this sometime. However, don't use the information to feel scared, guilty, or worried. Instead, use it to help you decide what the next step is. And don't forget to congratulate yourself for taking the first little step. You stopped hiding from the truth. And that's a really big deal. Number 6, show up for the people you love. This may seem hard sometimes, but it isn't. It's probably the easiest little thing you can do to find your way back to love and peace. Showing up is different from being in the same room. When you are with people you love, put your phone and other digital devices away. Look your loves in the eyes. Listen to their words. Be present while present with them. It's not fair for you to go out with somebody, your friend, your love, your family relation, and you're busy chatting on WhatsApp, chatting on whichever platform, social media platform you have. You can only pick your calls. All text messages, all chats should be kept at bay while you're with that person or those persons. Okay? That's how to show up for people. Your son is having a game, be there for him. Your daughter is having a dance, be there for her. That's showing up for the people you, because they will do so for you when the need arises. So that's it. Show all the way up for the people you love. You cannot put these 6 principles into use today and not have a life free of the clutters of this world. Until I come your way again, this is Morning Vibes with Dr. Jerry the First. This program is powered by Top Media and Communication Nigeria. All rights reserved. Thank you for listening to this broadcast today. It would please us to no end if you continue to visit our podcast. And so to be able to do that, kindly click on the red subscribe button towards your right to subscribe to our channel. In the same vein, also click on the bell beside the subscribe button so that you can always receive the notification for any new podcast we upload. Also give us a thumb up to like this podcast. These help us to grow. And do help us share the podcast to your friends in the different social media sites you belong to. Click on the share tab just below the podcast and share directly from there. The full text of this podcast is on our blog, and would you want to read it, kindly visit the blog. We have a Facebook page where we also post our podcast on a daily basis. If you're on Facebook, kindly like our Facebook page. The links to our blog and our Facebook page are in the description box right below. Thank you for your attention. Do have a very nice day.